Soundstripe.
All right, go ahead and introduce yourselves.
My name is Joanna Mosley. I'm a rising senior at Colorado State University, and I am in the Foundations track.
My name is Adrian Balderramos. I'm a master's student at the University of New Mexico, and I am in the Foundations track as well.
Hi everyone, my name is Itune Shagumi. I recently graduated from the University of Maryland, Baltimore County. I was a math major, econ minor, and I'm currently an AEASP advanced scholar.
Hi guys, my name is Janine Josephs. I am a rising senior at Howard University studying economics with a double minor in political science and math, and I'm an ASP Foundation scholar.
Yeah. My name is Phineas, I go by Finn, and I go to the University of Minnesota.
And I'm Joshua Fang, rising senior at Rice University in Texas, and I'm on the advanced track.
Hi, I'm Sophie Pinkston. I'm a rising junior at the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill, and I'm double majoring in economics and statistics. I am an American Economic Association summer scholar on the Foundations track.
And I'm Jesus Torres. I am a recent graduate of Texas A&M University with a BS in economics, but I'm entering an MPP at the LPJ School of Public Affairs at UT Austin, and I am in the Foundations track.
My name is Andres Avila. I am a fourth year student at Florida National University in Minnesota, and I am part of the AEA summer program as a Foundations track scholar.
My name is Michael Garcia. I use the he series pronouns, economics student studying undergraduate economics at UC Berkeley.
Hi, I'm Angel Baigageti. I am a senior at Whitman College doing my Bachelor of Arts in Economics.
Hi, my name is Diamania. I graduated from UNC Greensboro with my BS in economics, and I'm currently working full-time and preparing to transition back into graduate school next cycle.
Hi everyone, I'm Naomi Herr. I am a Foundations track scholar here at the AEA summer program, and I am a senior. I am a graduating senior, double majoring in economics and public policy with a minor in clinical studies of race and ethnicity, studying at St. Catherine's University in St. Louis.
I'm Lamia. I'm a rising junior at Williams College, double majoring in English and economics and concentrating in Africana studies. I'm originally from New York. Again, I go to Williams College in Massachusetts.
I would say the biggest thing is to be open-minded. I came into this program not really sure what I was expecting too much from it, but I think after like the first week, I became a lot more comfortable and like open-minded and started talking to people. I started allowing people to get to know me as well, and I think that changed my experience for the better. So just being like open-minded, coming to the program and like not being afraid to like reach out to people, to talk to people, and letting people talk to you as well. I think that will definitely enhance the program for you as well.
Yeah, definitely being more open-minded. I think that's very important. I think also one thing that I would say to future scholars is that if you don't know what's going on, that is also okay as well. I think for the most part, most of us don't know what's going on. We're just really learning everything right now. Don't worry too much. It's not like a sign that you should really be here. I think all of us being chosen to be here is something that definitely was deliberate.
It's loud. But really cool. There's a lot going on all the time. I'm from Colorado, and I've never really been on the East Coast before, so it was just cool to get to see all the monuments and the museums. I went to the art museum like 3 different times, and the National Archives, saw the Declaration of Independence, went to some cool coffee shops, walked around. Yeah.
Much like Joanna, I'm from Mexico and haven't really spent much time in the East Coast, so it was definitely a new experience being in a big city with a lot of nightlife and a lot of people around. But it it's a lot of fun. It's easy to get caught up in going out and having fun here in DC. But I think overall it was a pretty enjoyable experience.
Yeah, if you're an introvert, really try to step out of your bubble and try to keep talk to these individuals. There's a lot of talented people that the AEA summer program is just bringing to us to show us around and teach us. So if you can connect with them and LinkedIn and learn more about them, it's an amazing opportunity. So definitely use that resource.
Yeah, for sure. I second what Vin said, and also that also applies with when you're doing homework and studying and writing papers or whatever. Just being around your peers is really helpful, because it really feels like we're all in this together, and we're not just kind of struggling by ourselves, sad and lonely in our room. And so just being able to kind of connect with the rest of the cohort and lean on each other, I think that would really help make your experience better than otherwise. And yeah, just stay open-minded in terms of what you want and what might be interesting. We have the privilege of going to a bunch of brown bags and attending seminars and just seeing what all there is out there in econ. So just if you're open-minded and able to kind of give everything a chance to be considered, I think that will really help you make sure the path that you want to follow is actually the one you want to follow.
One of my main takeaways from the program is how many paths there are that you can take with economics, and also that a PhD route is not the only route you can take with econ. You can do a lot of things with just your bachelor's or with a master's as well. Another key takeaway that means a lot to me is the connections I've made here, both professional but also just lifelong connections I've made. Yes, one of my lifelong connections.
Takeaways I've gathered throughout the program. One being, I've pretty much focused on the social component of it a lot in terms of making sure that I'm getting to know people while I'm here. I think the academics are important to some extent, but again, it's how much you choose to take from it. And I think that though the program is centered around getting more diverse people into PhD programs and to become PhD economists, it's also to have more diverse people in economic fields. I think that's been really important for my school. Not many people talk about PhDs in econ, and a lot of people aren't really interested in that. And I think this is the first space I've been in where this many people are interested in that and could see themselves pursuing higher education in economics. I also just realized that you don't have to understand things all the time in this program. I think at times I've had trouble being uncomfortable with the material, because I'm used to taking a prerequisite for a class and knowing enough to take the class. But I think here it's a lot about the thought processes as well, because you're learning from such accomplished people whose brains just work in a completely different way, and it's interesting to just sit there and kind of hear them out and understand how they think. And I also have made a lot of great connections here, so I'm looking forward to continuing to visit people after the program ends.
I'd say come ready to network, and whatever that preparation looks like for you, come ready to interact with people as much as you can. I mean, even if the academics is not going as it should be, I think one of the biggest things I also took away was the network that I've formed here. Also, yeah, I know I've said that, but also it's just take time, find that balance between academics and just doing stuff outside of the program. Again, you're in a city, so do as much as you can to explore that and just live your best life again. It's the summer, and yeah.
I would recommend reviewing calculus. That's going to be really important. So there are some great learning resources like Khan Academy and YouTube. There are some great professors who do just like intro. So if you just wanted to do a quick refresher on your rules and all those things, I would recommend reviewing Calc. And then also coming with all of your questions. Like as you prepare to come to the program, begin to think about what you are unsure of, what you would need guidance on, and there's gonna more than likely be someone around who can absolutely help you begin to think through those things. So come with all of your questions, and then just echoing Angel, being open to networking and finding a balance between your extroversion and if you're an introvert, like your introversion hat, because you don't want to miss the opportunity to make some great connections.
I definitely had like a very broad exposure to what it means to be in economic consulting, do summer research, and I think even expand more about like the field of economics. And overall, I think that was like a huge takeaway to how I want to pursue more of like, my career professionally.
My key takeaway is when I was like, I actually realized just how much information I still don't kind of have. I mean, like through like foundational knowledge of like math and like economic like principles and theories and things like that. So I felt like when I was taking the classes, I really got to understand like the gaps that like are even bigger than I thought. I have to fill in a lot more. I've also learned about like by going through the type of like events that we got to attend, like learning about the type of things you can do with the economics PhD, which I didn't know anything about that before because my mindset is really so much like narrowed on academia, like so I'm like, I feel like I know a lot more about the options of the private sector now.
What would...
If you're watching this and you're not sure if you should apply or not, definitely apply. I almost didn't apply this program because I wasn't sure if I belonged. And since getting here, I've found that econ is something that is totally feasible for me and anyone who's interested. So definitely, if you want to give it a shot, if you're not sure if you want to do a PhD or not, if you want to learn a little bit more about econ and learn more about the industry and make some really good friends, then definitely apply.
And I'd say also, I think this is, some previous scholars said this, but keep an open mind. Take this as an opportunity to really like strategize how you're gonna pursue your next steps. Not necessarily take this as like a real school semester, because yes, you can take these classes back, but this is more for you to understand more about yourself and how you deal in this kind of pressure. And so I suggest very much taking this as kind of a way to strike those.
Hi, I'm Michael Wilson. I am a graduate of Texas State University in San Marcos. I am going to UNM, the University of New Mexico, next year to pursue my PhD. This is...
I'm Timothy Adewunmi. I graduated from the University of Houston, degrees in biotechnology and economics. That's it.
We're the two that made this video. We want to thank everyone who participated in it, all of our sponsors, Howard University, and the fellows and the professors and the organizers of this.